Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv and welcome to today's show. Today we are going to look at some of the older car builds that I have done. This is in the long time ago playlist. It's not a playlist, but this will be the fourth installment of a long time ago. I've shown you guys before some of the things I did. Now, to give you some context, most of this stuff is about 15 to 20 plus years old. The reason I say that is I started getting into digital photography probably around 2005 and taking digital pictures. Previous to that, everything was with the old click, and so I didn't take a ton of pictures that way, because with today's technology, you can take 15 pictures, look at the best one right then and there and get rid of the rest of them. It's great. Well, the old-fashioned way, of course, you would take a picture, hope it turned out, and take it in and wait a week and get it, or a few days at least, and get it developed, and then, oh man. So anyway, back during those days, and the early days of me doing digital photography, I would take some pictures of some of the builds that I had before the channel. So today we are going to look at some of those builds and how I did them, what kit I used, that sort of thing. So stick with Mad Dog Merv as we look at some of my older car builds. Well, let's start out with this, the Racer's Wedge. Now, this kit has been re-released recently again, and the funny car is the good old-fashioned, wow. Okay, it wasn't glued, but it had been sitting there for so many years. The funny car is the old Billy Meyer Mustang, and I painted it up with the livery of one of our local racers here. He ran this car back in the mid-80s. Mike Reynolds was his name. And so I painted it up in his paint scheme and made my own decal. Yeah, I know, it looks like a decal, doesn't look great. I mean, the paint job on it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful car. But this is just, I say, an old Billy Meyer or something equivalent, something similar to that. And whoever made those, was it Revell? I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. But anyway, this one actually has the engines wired up a bit. So, yeah, kind of fun. And so I put that on the Racer's Wedge. Now, this kit, of course, comes with the ramps. And my fingers are cold. It's cold today out here. So it comes with the ramps. And it comes with that little tow hitch there. The light. The stops here. You can put them in different places. And it came with a few other goodies, but I went ahead and I think I got them all glued in. I've got these wooden blocks I just stained, cans of oil that came with the Billy beer truck, which we'll talk about in a minute. The same with the jumper cables, and I think this came with the Racer's Wedge kit, and I think this did as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, that door's supposed to open. I don't think I put anything in there, and it's just the wedge itself. So I needed to put it on a truck. Well, I decided to go ahead and use a little Red Express body that I had laying around. Let me get this hood open. Okay, so I went ahead and took the hood off, and I did not wire the engine up, but you can see it's got a nice Carter carburetor, decent intake, and an MSD ignition box. But again, I don't have anything wired up in here. And there's the air cleaner and how that looks. So I went ahead and made these decals on my printer way back when, because what I was doing was I can't remember, but it was that garage kit that came out. I can't remember who made it right off the top of my head, but they made like a Texaco or some other brand. Anyway, I wanted to use that building as kind of the base of operations for my fictitious operation. Merv's Funny Car Sales and Service, or Nostalgia Drag Racing Sales and Service, as you see here on the side. And the other logo I put together was Merv's Performance Cougars, which was kind of fun. So anyway, that's why I made these decals, and I went ahead and did that. And you can see the interior isn't much to write home about. It's just a, standard Dodge from that era. But we do have some side pipes. I think these came off of the 69 Firebird kit, I think. And I can't remember if these are the rims that come with the Racer's Wedge or not. But, obviously it needed to be this type of an axle, a 6-wheel thing, which the Little Red Express, I'm not going to roll it over and show everybody. So you can see where I've chopped things up. Took some other chassis, I can't remember what I used, and then just put a blanking plate back here, and at least gave it that differential. So yeah, that's how I went ahead and put that together. You could use a Ford, a Chevy, GMC, whatever you want for this Racer's Wedge. But I chose, because I had the extra parts, I chose the Little Red Express body. And I'm breaking parts already. Yeah, getting that hood back on is not working. And I broke the tire. So, okay, we'll go on to something else. All right, well, that was a disaster. I pretty much destroyed that just showing it off. The joys of moving model kits around. So, then there's this one, and I think I've shown you guys the Brewmeister before, which again was the Mustang-bodied funny car. And I went ahead and made my own decals. Me and a pair of lederhosen there. So this was, again, a fun one to do, and I used a lot of the Billy Meyer decals on that. Hopefully I don't break it. Okay, now this, I'll show you the box here in a moment. This particular trailer came with that particular van. And so I went ahead and put it together. It's got the pull-out ramps here, which I don't know that I even want to try and mess with. No, I don't want to mess with those. But the ramps that pull out. And on this, to get the anti-skid surface, I used some 400 grit sandpaper, wet dry sandpaper, and just cut it into strips. That way it made a nice anti-slip surface. I think it looks very good. And put my own decals on here that I made, but you can put whatever you want. It's got this rack for tires. And yeah, back in the day before I would put wash on my wheels, because those need a wash really bad. But anyway, you see how this built up. Actually really nice. A nice drag racing utility trailer. And the van that it came with, I love. Love this shorty Chevy GMC style van. I don't know if these were the side pipes that came with it or not. I don't remember. But definitely got my own tires and wheels on there. Yeah, there's some touch-ups I need to do on this. And there's my logo. I am actually going to redo this van. I'm going to take that logo off, and I'm going to make it into more of a custom type van. Back doors don't open, but you can see it has a little trailer hitch there. I'll turn this around and look at the other side. I mean, it builds up into a very nice little van. Did I do anything fun with the interior? I don't think so, because you really couldn't see inside there with all the doors closed. So just a tan interior. I did use a pin wash on all of the door panels to accentuate those. I should have used them on the rim too, but I didn't. Again, this was probably 20 years ago when I built this, and the difference in how I build then and how I build now. But you can see the underside. Again, not something I really worried about, but if I wanted to, I can detail that up a bit. But the good old Chevy grill on it, and a little spoiler. Really pretty good looking. But I do need to get the black rubber molding around the windshield. Duh. I should have known that, because I had a custom GMC van about the same time I built this, or right before. So you'd think I would have done a little better with the details. But anyway, love the look of that van and that trailer. Don't know what this combo kit runs nowadays on eBay, but I know it's not cheap. Okay, but here we go. Last but not least is the Billy Beer Chevy truck. So, I don't remember where I found the kit, but like I always find weird stuff from time to time. And of course, I'm not going to pay $200-300 for it like some people want. So that's why I didn't have it until I got it for a good deal. It actually comes with some neat things. So here in the back, you've got the pile of batteries. Yeah, that's the wooden bed that it comes with. It comes with the jumper cables. Now, those jumper cables are actually molded in. So's the batteries. And what I did is I poured some RTV in there. And made a mold of all of those components. And I'm trying to find, here we go. So here's the back side. You can see these are definitely resin. And so I poured the RTV in there, let it sit. Then I had perfect molds of the cans, the soda cans, the jumper cables, and the batteries. Pretty cool, huh? I threw some tires in there. And these you guys will see on a lot of my other builds. See, those are molded in there. But I made the resin, the resin pieces. So I can use them for other things. Nice wood bed on it, or sideboards. I actually put some Utah license plates on it. Oh yeah, that does come down on this one. Oh, now it comes off. How about that? I'm just killing all these things today, aren't I? Holy smoke. I think these are the rims that came with and the tires, but I can't remember. I'd actually have to look it up and see. I just don't remember if I used those from something else. I remember it did come with these stacks. And, of course, my old logo. It comes with the wooden push front bumper. And then the engine compartment, I added some resin hoses that I had there. And this big radiator hose. I added a decent carburetor and a decent air cleaner to it. So I did a few little things to try and dress it up, but still not wired after all these years. And it looks like I have a broken front suspension somehow. Yep, I do. But, there goes everything. Man, I'm just destroying these by just touching them. But you see how the underside looks on this. Pretty neat rear end on there. Wow. Really killed that. Oh yeah, this is, now you can see this a lot better. You see how this is, everything's just molded right on in there. But the fact, and here's the actual bed, which looks pretty good without all this other stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of a fun little kit. Now this particular kit would cost a fortune, but I know they've repopped it as other Chevy short beds. I just don't know. I just don't know what all it comes with in the repopped versions. But maybe some of you guys know. I like the look of this thing. Just really a nice looking truck. So yeah, there's that one.